Hello students, today we are doing part 4 of lesson 8 from your science textbook for standard 8. So come along then, let's read and understand it. This video was made just for you. Do remember to like, share and subscribe. Now let us learn about water pollution. Now, what are the causes, what are the effects, what are the, preventive measures? So, can you tell from which water source do we get the water suitable to use? From where are you getting all the water that is coming to your house? Maybe there must be a lake, there must be a river nearby, okay, or wells. For which different purposes do we use the water? So we are using water not only in our factories but in our homes. We use it for washing, cleaning, drinking, cooking, isn't it? And how much percent of Earth's area is occupied by water? How much area is occupied? We have nearly 70% of 3/4 of the Earth is covered with water. Okay. So we have sea water as well as fresh water, groundwater, everything. Then, what are the reasons of water pollution? So, what are the reasons? Can you think about it? Why is there water pollution everywhere? Why does water is referred to as molecule of life? Because water provides life to everything, not only living things, but living beings, human beings, but animals, plants, everything. So, therefore, it is called a molecule of life because it is giving life to everything. Without water, there cannot be life on earth. Water is said to be polluted when it becomes unclean and poisonous due to mixing of natural or artificial unwanted material, when it becomes harmful to living organisms due to decreased oxygen content, when epidemic diseases are spread through the water. Okay, so what happens is water gets polluted by, that is, pollution of water means unclean or poisonous water due to maybe natural substances or artificial substances, and they are harmful to the living organisms and they cause diseases because the oxygen content will go down. Okay, and sometimes there are epidemic of diseases. Epidemic means large amount of people or plants and animals are affected because of that, so that time it is called an epidemic, wherein a huge crowd of people or crowd of the whole place or the whole area is affected. Fresh water or marine water pollution includes physical, chemical, and biological changes. So we have two types of water bodies on the earth. One is the fresh water, that is rivers, lakes, wells, okay, underground water and all that. And then we have the marine water, that is the sea water. Okay, so these two waters get polluted by physical or chemical or biological changes. Okay, so let's understand it in detail. Now, water pollutant. One is the biological pollutants. Water does not remain potable due to algae, bacteria, viruses, parasites, etc. Potable means able to consume or drink. Okay, so these are called the biological pollutants. They are the algae that grow, the bacteria that are there, okay, viruses, parasites, etc., and they cause diseases. So diseases are spread due to biological pollution. We have inorganic pollutants, that is they are not organic, that is not nature, okay. Artificial, that is man-made. Suspended particles like fine sand, dust, soil, precipitates of salt, compounds of arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, and traces of radioactive material. So all these are our inorganic pollutants. Then we have the organic pollutants, that is weedicides. So to remove the weeds and all that, there are certain chemicals sprayed. So weedicides, insecticides, fertilizers, sewage. Sewage means our gutter water, okay, dirty water. That is called the sewage. Industrial affluents, etc. So industrial affluence is from the waste from the industries. Okay, so all these are the organic pollutants. Now, do you know large number of tanning centers are present in Tamil Nadu? Tanning means leather centers, okay, are present in Tamil Nadu. Waste water from those centers is released into the Palar river. Hence, that river is referred to as Puzzar, okay, that is gutter. Okay, in Tamil language, the Palar no, okay, so gutter means Puzzar. So instead of saying Pallar, they said Puzzar river. Okay, because that water is so contaminated. Now let's understand the reasons of water pollution. One is natural reasons and man-made reasons. So first we have the aquatic weeds. Aquatic means in the water bodies. So weeds in the water body. What are weeds? Weeds are plants that are not needed. Okay, so those are called weeds. So what will they do? They will depletion in the oxygen level. Okay, so oxygen level will go down because of these weeds, and so the plants and other animals, okay, will not get the oxygen that they need. Then changes in natural quality of water. So the water, the color of the water changes. So it is not, you cannot consume this particular water. Then there are decomposing matter that is the plants or animals that are dead and they start decomposing. So decomposing bodies of plants and animals. So dead bodies of plants and animals start decomposing in the water. Mud or sludge, so that is river current and its diversion. So mud and sludge is like a wet mud, so that comes along with the river, so that also can pollute the water level because all that goes and settles in the water bodies. So then it affects the living organisms in the water bodies. Fifth one is microbes like fungi and bacteria. So these can grow in the water bodies and contaminate the water bodies. So grow on organic matter decaying in the water. So these fungi or bacteria and all that, they start growing on these bodies of plants and animals and they start decaying, and what happens is the water gets contaminated. Next, we have the algae. So, excessive algal growth pollutes water. So, if there is large algae growth, so it may spread to the whole of the water body, and so the whole water body may get polluted. Then we have nematodes. So, soil nematodes flow in with the rainwater. Now, let's understand the man made reasons. One is domestic sewage. So the gutter water that comes from our homes. Okay. So domestic sewage from villages and cities is disposed of in river water. Then we have the industrial effluents, that is waste that comes out from the industries. These are various pigments, bleaching chemicals, leather pieces, fibers, mercury, lead, etc. are released into the water. Then we have oil spillage. Okay, spilling means oils that get spilt out. Okay, they come out of the ships and big ocean liners and all that. So while transportation, cleaning of tankers, oil spills into the water. So because of that, the water gets contaminated when oil gets spilled, and because of that, it affects the living organisms like plants and animals in the water. Then use of fertilizers and pesticides. NPK, what is this? This is nitrogen, this potassium, and this is phosphorus. Okay, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium containing chemical fertilizers. That is pesticides like endrin, chlorine, carbonate containing pesticides flow and mix with the water. So when we spray pesticides on the crops along with the water, when the rain comes or along the water, this water goes into the river water again, and these chemicals mix in it, and then when we are drinking or consuming it, it goes into our bodies. And the other reasons are disposable of human waste, washing of clothes, decomposing hemp and flax in the water. So these are the fibers, okay, that are thrown into the water. Then disposal of ashes, floral offerings, that is flowers that we offer to our gods and all that, we throw it into the rivers. So rivers get polluted. Water from thermal power plants. So there are thermal power plants, that is the factories and industries for thermal power, okay, generating electricity. So these also give out, the wastewater that comes out from these also pollute the water. Now what are the effects of water pollution? Okay, effects. What happens because of water pollution? One is effects on human being. So first we'll see that. So diseases like hepatitis, typhoid, diseases of skin and alimentary canal. So our digestive system full. Okay, right from our mouth. okay, right till our anus, all is get affected. Then ailments, that is diseases of the liver, kidney, brain, deformities in bones. So bones do not develop very well in children and later on in young children. And hypertension, so you have stress level goes up, okay, so your mind and your body gets affected because of this. The next is effects on ecosystem. Retarded plant growth. So plants do not grow properly. Okay, so they are harmful to the plants also. Loss of plant species. Some of the species of plants cannot survive, so they die, and we have lost this particular plant forever. Then we have increase in salt content of the water. So water, all the chemicals that go into the water, so they increase the salt in the water. Then decreased dissolved oxygen level. Okay, so the oxygen level gets down because in the water there is oxygen that is dissolved, which the plants and the animals of the in the water consume, so they cannot take because the oxygen level that is dissolved in the water gets decreased, so they cannot consume, and so they die. You can see the picture that is given alongside. So many fishes have died because of lack of oxygen. Then disturbance in the aquatic ecosystem. So there is, so large number of fishes and plants will die, so there will be disturbance in it, because then the water, there will be nothing left, no organisms will be able to survive in the water. Then death of aquatic animals, we just saw fishes dying, and there are many other microorganisms and other aquatic animals living in the water, so they also die. Then there is adverse effect of seabirds. So seabirds do not get any so the food of the seabirds is the fishes, okay, and other small organisms. So these seabirds will not get anything to eat, so that will be also affected, and soon their numbers also will go down and will not have seabirds also. So it is a chain reaction. We had seen the chain reaction, that is food chain and all that. So if any one is affected, the others also affected. Now the third is other effects are changes in physical and chemical properties of water, changes in natural color and taste, useful aquatic fauna is destroyed, soil fertility is affected, toxic materials are added to the crops. So these are other changes that occur due to water pollution. Do solve the exercise that is given at the end of the lesson. And to check your answers, you can visit our website at www.jkacademypro.com. You'll get the link in the description box below. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe.